Well, what is going on, Gamehouse? I am Germ here, back once again. Today we're going to be breaking down another off-meta pick. We're going to be talking about what exactly the pick is, how it works, how you can be successful with it, and how you can hopefully take it and go win some solo queue games of your own. Today we're obviously going to be talking about Fiddlesticks, a very popular, very strong champion right now in solo queue. But we're actually going to be talking about Fiddlesticks support. Maybe a position you don't see him as often, but definitely something that has been rising in both popularity and win rate as of late. Now, on this patch 12.13, Fiddlesticks got a shiny new skin. They dropped Star Nemesis Fiddlesticks. It's actually a really cool skin. I actually really like the idea of it. And something that good old Riot Games likes to do is whenever they have a big, fancy, especially an iconic skin dropping, like, you know, Star Guardian's really big, Star Nemesis, a really big thing, they like to bump up the champion a little bit. They like to make him a little bit stronger, and that is, you know, what they did with Fiddlesticks pretty much. Riot probably would never say it, but I think that might be what they did. Fiddlesticks is really strong everywhere. There's people playing him top lane, mid lane. Obviously, he's still a really good jungler, but right now, support Fiddlesticks in solo queue actually has about the same win rate as jungle Fiddlesticks, his main position. So if you think jungle Fiddlesticks is playable, strong, whatever, then support Fiddlesticks should absolutely be an option as well. And really, I just think right now in this patch, Fiddlesticks is very strong. I think if you can get him on your team in really any position, you'd like to take advantage of that opportunity as much as you can. The player we're looking at today, this is Trowerspiel. This is a Diamond 2 Fiddlesticks one trick. Obviously, he's mostly playing Fiddlesticks in the jungle, but he knows this champion really well. He has a 54% win rate on the Fiddlesticks. And again, like I said, if he can make this work in Diamond 2, all you guys out there who are Diamond 2 below and even above can probably make this work in your own games as well. Of course, with all picks, you got to start out the game the right way. You got to start out with the right strategy. You got to get your pre-draft stuff down. So you got to make sure you have the right runes. We're going to be pulling up the rune page real quick. This is actually Glacial Augment Fiddlestick support. He's going Glacial Augment with the free boots. He's going Futures Market and then Cosmic Insight and then Domination Secondary, where he has the Zombie Ward, which is going to be very good, and then the Ultimate Hunter. Obviously, the Ultimate is a huge portion of Fiddlesticks no matter what position you're playing. He's going with 2 Adaptive Force runes and an Armor rune. Armor rune really standard in any bot lane champion. You're always going to be against an AD carry that's going to be auto attacking you a lot. Yes, there'll be some AP carries, some maybe more poke oriented lanes where maybe you want to take magic resist, but oftentimes armor is going to be very strong. Now, Fiddlesticks is just really strong right now. He kind of presents with everything. You can see here his team is actually able to pick up the first blood, but he does go down, but they're just kind of scrapping it out. Fiddlesticks really strong right now. He has, as a support, he has some longer range poke that can be a little bit annoying. Obviously, you're always throwing out the E. The range on that is a little bit ridiculous. You can always kind of poke out the other AD carry, the other support, especially if it's a melee support. If it's a tank, you know, something like that. Yeah, those engage tanks you got to be a little bit scared of because they're going to jump on you and kill you, but you can always poke them down. You can always be annoying. You have a little bit of peel, obviously, with your Q, you know, able to fear enemies away if they go aggressive on you or onto your AD carry. Your W heal, going to be really annoying, going to give you a lot of sustain. And then that ultimate ability is just really strong from any position. Even though your support, even though you don't have as much gold income, even though you don't have as many, you know, like items and stuff like that, you're not going to have as much AP probably from the support. It's still very strong. And in the bot lane, you have those 3 bushes, you have the alcove, you have a dragon that's right there. You're always going to be going to dragon fights and stuff. You have a ton of ways to surprise the enemy with ult, to pop over the wall, and to deal a ton of AoE damage. Like I said, this guy is obviously taking the Glacial Augment, which is going to slow up everybody in your ult. It's going to make it extra annoying. It's going to be harder for people to get out of your ult. And you're just going to get to do a little bit of extra damage. You actually have decent roams as well. If you can roam mid, you know, if you can get behind the enemy mid laner and like Q them, fear them right into your mid lane or something like that, you know, you have a lot of opportunities to make plays on the Fiddlesticks. But One thing that is super good about Fiddlesticks right now is he can go a ton of different rune pages. Like I said, this guy's going Glacial Augment, but Glacial Augment might not even be the best. There is people literally taking everything, and I have seen pro players like Targamas and Mickey playing this in solo queue as well, and they're taking all different kind of rune pages. So if you think Glacial Augment is for you, that's fine, but statistically, it's one of the lower win rates. You have Electrocute, Dark Harvest, Comet, you have Aftershock, and you have First Strike that all have higher win rates in Glacial Augment right now in Plat plus solo queue, or I guess this is all ranks of solo queue. And they're all very, very strong, and they all have their advantages and disadvantages. Obviously, Electrocute's going to add a little bit more damage to your whole combo. Dark Harvest going to make you scale a little bit better. Arcane Comet, like I said, you have the poke with your E that's just going to add a little bit of extra damage. It's going to be really, really good against some of those melee supports, so shorter range supports and AD carries. You have Aftershock, which just going to make you even tankier, going to make you more annoying. You can jump on people, fear them, get that Aftershock proc. They're not going to be able to kill you. It also makes you less susceptible to engages. People going to engage on you. You're going to fear them away. You're going to get Aftershock. They're not going to get to kill you, and then you just start your W right after that. So yeah, you're just really, really annoying as Fiddlesticks support. And then First Strike is obviously really good. Like I said, it works well with your E as well. You have that long range where you're always able to hit people first. But First Strike on your Fiddlesticks ult can be very, very good, because if you get a 3, 4, 5-man ult and you're getting the First Strike to proc on all of them, all the gold, all the true damage, all the stuff you're getting, that can be very, very strong. And honestly, I think First Strike is probably, in my opinion, the best option on Fiddlesticks. But hey, our resident Fiddlesticks one trick here, he decides to go Glacial. I don't think anything's wrong with Glacial. It has an above 50% win rate. But yeah, overall, I think it's a fine pick. I don't really love the fact that he's going the free boots. I actually think early boots on Fiddlesticks is really, really strong. You can see he gets caught out here a little bit. Not so great. You definitely have to worry about getting caught out as Fiddle. You are very, very squishy. You are susceptible to engages and stuff like that, like I said. And pre-6, you're definitely not the strongest. You're looking to hit 6. You're looking to ult around. And obviously, this game hasn't gone so great for him as far as being able to get to level 6 for free or get to level 6 easily, but some of those games you're gonna have to scrap it out. We take a look at his build. He actually goes for the Spell Thieves first, and then you can see he starts building into Proto Belt. His free boots come in, and he goes Lucidity Boots into that Proto Belt. I think the support items are very, very interesting. He does go for the Spell Thieves, but I also think you can go for the Relic Shield as well. Like I said, you have the long range E, you have the poke, you have ways to proc your Spell Thieves very, very easily. But Relic is going to be fine too. If you're against a double range matchup like a Misfortune Ash or some really, really long range poke annoying lane, Relic oftentimes is going to be easier to proc, and the win rate is pretty similar. They are both very, very strong options. So take a look at the matchup. Decide whether or not you think you're going to be able to proc your Spell Thieves often enough to make Spell Thieves worth it. If you feel like you're not, you can go the Relic. It's a totally fine option. Like I said, he does go for the Lucidity Boots early. I think Sorks is also a really, really good option on Fiddlesticks as well. Maybe it's not as good on Fiddlesticks support as opposed to, Fiddlesticks in another position or something like that. But if we actually take a look at the win rates, Lucidity Boots is fine, but Sorks does have a higher win rate. Moby Boots can also be very, very good on Fiddlesticks as well. And then Proto Belt, pretty standard. Proto Belt is very, very good. Obviously, you ult in, and then you can Proto Belt to extend your engage range to keep people in your ult to do a little bit of extra damage. There are some people that like the Leandries, but overall, I would mostly stick to the Proto Belt. And then I would say a Zanya's after that is very, very standard. So mostly I would recommend grabbing an early Sorks, going for the Proto Belt, and then grabbing a Zanya's. Obviously, you can ult in, you can Zanya's after that, then you are safe, you are protected, and you are dealing tons of damage. It can also give you a chance to get your second round of cooldowns up. If you ult in, you Q, E, start W, and your W breaks, you Zanya's, you come back, you have your second round of your spell rotations, you can be very, very annoying. So, like I said, there's definitely a lot of things that make Fiddlesticks good. I think overall, the thing that makes him the best right now at every position is that he's just a little bit busted. His ult does a little bit too much damage. His W's a little bit too good. He's just a little bit too strong overall. As far as the skill order, one of the other things I want to talk about in this video, he is starting out with a point in Q, then going E, then going W. He is maxing W first, then Q, and then lastly, he is maxing E. He's obviously putting a point in alt every opportunity that he can. That stuff is still very, very standard. As far as the summoner spells, which is definitely another big thing that I don't think we talked about in the last video, he chooses to go with Ignite here, which is definitely good. I think Exhaust can also be a fine option on Fiddlesticks. It is something that can protect both you and your AD carry from some of those more annoying engages. And it can also keep people in your ults. You ult in, you drop Exhaust on somebody, they get ulted, but Ignite does seem fine as well for a lot of those same reasons. You know, you're looking to ult in, you're looking to go crazy, you're looking to get kills, and it can help you snowball the game early as well. So overall, you're looking to, you know, you're looking to ward really, really well. You're looking to use your effigies to sweep out. You're looking to create those big flanks, those weird angles. You're looking to ult over walls, get onto the team. You are a very, very strong support in lane post 6 and at team fights, Herald fights, Dragon fights, Baron fights, whatever. But you got to get creative. You want to be surprising people. You want to be spooking people. That's why you're playing Fiddlesticks in the first place. But yes, he is very, very strong. And like I said, he's good in a lot of different positions. He's strong in the jungle, but the support win rate is there, and there's a lot more people playing him support right now. Flash Q is also a very, very good option if you're looking to make plays with Fiddlesticks. Maybe your ult's on cooldown. Maybe you're not 6 yet, anything like that. But if you are a support player looking for something a little bit different, or if you're a Fiddlesticks player looking to change positions or something like that, try out something new, Fiddlesticks support might just be the pick for you. One thing you definitely need to watch out on this patch is he is banned about, I think, 2.5% of the game, so make sure you have a backup ready to go, whether you're playing him support, jungle, whatever, because, you know, you're not going to be able to pick him up every game, but when you do, I think you guys will be able to get a lot of wins. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Let me drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so, so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about Fiddlesticks support. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all of the latest content coming out over at the Game House. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.